And then we talk about who's taking Derrick White's spot for the San Antonio Spurs. And, it's Devin Vassell. It's easy, right? It's Devin Vassell. He's arguably just as good on the defensive end as Derrick White. Doesn't quite put his body on the line, but IQ-wise, defensively, Devin Vassell is ready. He's a great on and off ball defender at a high level already since his rookie year, right? So, he's the 11th pick. I mean, Derrick White was a 28th, 29th pick. Devin Vassell's 11th pick or 12th pick last season. And so, he's lottery potential, and he's got it. And it's funny because in that Cleveland game, there was that spurt in the third quarter where Devin Vassell scored 11 points, I think it was, in the third quarter alone, right? I think finished with a game high like 18 or something like that. So Devin Vassell is that guy. Devin Vassell is that guy. I comped him to Ray Allen last year, his rookie year. I really think that he has high level of shot creation upside, off the dribble, off the catch, off the curl, being smart, cutting back door, working off the corner spot. I mean, Devin Vassell's got too much potential to keep coming off the bench. So I think you slide Devin Vassell into Derrick White's spot. And what this also does is it opens up time for two other players. And I'm going to talk about Trey Jones first, because someone's got to run the point, and what the Spurs have been doing all season is kind of they start Derrick White and DeJounte, and then they stagger them pretty much for the rest of the game, with moments here and there where they're together on the court. So since, we're going to need a backup point, a true backup point now, that's Trey Jones. Trey Jones is now the guy in San Antonio who can be a primary backup point guard. He was still kind of getting spot minutes here and there, depending on the matchup, depending on health and safety protocols and all that stuff. But I think right now, Trey Jones is now going to step into that backup point guard role. Now, the other person is Joshua Primo, who was our 11th pick in this past year's draft. Again, past two picks have been lottery picks, and they both have been right on the money in Devin Vassell and Joshua Primo. Joshua Primo has already jumped other players on our squad. Has an incredible length, athleticism, and size for his age. He's just turned 19. He has incredible help defense on the perimeter, and he's able to shoot it just as well as anyone else on our team. Not saying that he's, a lights-out shooter, but compared to Derrick White, even Doug McDermott some nights, Devin Vassell, Lonnie Walker, Primo is just as good as any of those guys from the three-point line. And, he's shown some potential of being a pretty high efficient shooter at the rim too. So Joshua Primo and Trey Jones are really the two that are going to be able to eat minutes here. Devin Vassell, obviously, he's going to slide into that starting role, and that's what that does, right? So, we're going to miss Derrick White here, but we really do kind of take a step forward into the future without having to take a step